Hi everyone, welcome to our Winter Sports Awards program. As with all things this spring, it isn't the way we intended for this to happen, but we certainly don't want our winter season to go without recognition. We will have our coaches talking about their teams and individual accomplishments, but I want to add my congratulations to our coaches and athletes for an exciting and unprecedented season. Great athletes are the foundation of any successful team, and we certainly had our share of those this winter. It's when you put those great athletes with great coaches that amazing things happen. Our coaches will recognize those great athletes, and I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our great coaches for a job well done. I have not seen what they're going to be presenting in this program, but I'm sure it will live up to our expectations. Please enjoy this program. Thank you.
Hi, Blue Devil fans. Hey, I'm going to interrupt just for a second because I have a very special couple that would like to deliver a message. Please welcome Matt and Carrie Cool.
Hi, this is Matt and Carrie Cool.
We'd just like to take this time to say thank you to everyone who would help during my cardiac arrest during the boys basketball game. I truly can never say thank you enough, and I'm just grateful for everyone that stepped in with the quick actions, and still to this day the thoughts and prayers that are coming in. Bismarck is a fantastic community, and I truly am proud to be a part of it.
Yes, thank you. February 19th is a day that our family will never forget. It's a day that Matt got a second chance, but also the day that we were reminded how much good there is around us and how many people we care about that reached out to us, and we're so thankful. So thank you, and congratulations to all the winter athletes.
Hello everybody, Jody and I are here to talk to you about our 2019-2020 cheerleading season. And so first off, I just wanted to announce who our girls were. Our seniors were Hannah LaRue, Maisie Pickett. Our juniors are Ari Card, Emily Gallus, Haley Hill, Gary Lynn Marshall Irwin, Harley Macomson, Morgan Miller, Aaliyah Wright. Our sophomores, Camden Harris, Chloe Pickett, Viviana Rufo, and our freshman was Bailey Coburn. And this was an interesting year, obviously, with the way that this year has ended. But definitely during the year, we did some cool things. My favorite memory is county and just seeing the way the girls came together. We brought back the rollers, the curlers on Friday night. That was fun. And one thing I'm super proud of is how the girls went out, and even though their nerves might have been there, we sang all the way to the Civic Center, and when we were announced fourth place, you would have thought that we had just won the Super Bowl, the way that we screamed and hollered and yelled. And so I'm proud of all of our girls and the way that they gave it their all when it mattered, and it was exciting to be a part of this. Jody and I were new this year coming in, and I feel like the way that we all ended up as a family was a memory that I will not forget. Jody is going to go ahead and read off the awards. We'd love to give an award to everybody. And if I could, I'd say thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for committing. We had an awesome year. We had an awesome team to cheer for. The way that regionals went and sectionals went, it was a really wonderful memory. So at that point, I'm going to let Jody announce our award winners.
Okay. Our first award is for captain, and that goes to Maisie Pickett.
Yay, Maisie.
Yay, Maisie. Our best tumbler award goes to Aaliyah Wright.
Yay, Aaliyah.
Our best flyer, Gary Lynn.
Yay, Gary Lynn.
And our best jump award, Morgan Miller.
Good job, Morgan.
And Miss Cheer, that's the person that had the most spirit, and what was our other?
We said always showed up ready to cheer everybody on, to encourage everybody.
Positive attitude.
Yes, yes.
And that goes to Ari Card.
Yay! Girls, we're proud of you. And for our seniors, Maisie and Hannah, good luck with your next chapter. Check in with us, let us know how you're doing, and we are really looking forward to next season. No matter what the curve is, we're excited to make it work and be ready to support our Blue Devils. All right, guys?
Good luck.
Good luck. See ya. Congratulations.
Hi, girls.
I just want to say that I think this past year has been an incredible year. You girls have done a great job. I know at the very beginning, with Stephanie and I, this being our first year, we had a lot of expectations, we had a lot of new ideas, and we ask all of you to buy into that. And some of you just jumped on board, some of you was a little hesitant, and some of you, we had to tug a little bit harder to get you to come along, but we worked hard all summer, had a great camp, and started out football season. And I think that you all kind of realized that we were moving in a good direction. We moved on to basketball season and then got ready for county. And during that time, we worked hard. You guys put in a lot of hard work and dedication, and I think that paid off. My goal for county was for you guys to place, and you did that. You got 4th place, and I was ecstatic with that. And I think that was kind of the turning point in the season for all of you, because it just seemed like your confidence grew so much. Every game after that, just watching you perform game after game after county competition, you guys just had so much more confidence in yourself, and just everything that you did was like so much easier. It was like you just went out on the floor and you threw those stunts up and hit them, and it was like you knew you were going to do it. You had that confidence in yourself, and you did a great job. And I think everybody, the fans, the students, everybody really bought into how you guys made a 360-degree turn in the last couple of years. And it was so much fun. It was a great year. And Hannah and Maisie, we're going to miss you. For those of you that's coming back, I can't wait for all this craziness to be over, and we can get back to cheerleading practice and hopefully get back to our sports next year. So good luck. Keep working at home, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.
Hi guys, my first season as the Devilette coach has been a busy one. I've been blessed to have a great group of girls to work with this season. We might be a small team, but we were a mighty one. I think the biggest highlight of our year is being able to dance at the pregame show this past December with the Colts and the Colts cheerleaders. They learned a routine from a video they sent us, and then I rehearsed it for them. We spent the morning of the game rehearsing with the Colts cheerleaders and then performed it with them at the pregame show. Needless to say, it was an awe experience, being able to walk through that tunnel under that huge field. Wow is all I can say. Then to perform it, it was so awesome to watch them. I am so proud of my girls and how well they performed it. I want to take this time to thank all the cheerleaders. I decided to combine the Devilettes and the cheerleaders for a Christmas routine this year, and I was so pleased on how they all performed it and how much fun they all had. You could tell each and every one of them, each time they did it, the smiles on their faces. For a dance teacher, that is way better than any applause that you can get. This will now be an annual event. Now I would like to say something to my 7 girls. If I was here in person, you'd be walking up to get your things that I'm going to be giving you here. I first want to acknowledge my 2 co-captains, which are Tori Haig and Paley Davis. Thank you both for all your hard work this year. Now I have a few special awards to present. My most improved, Sydney Schomburg. You have come such a long way, and I'm so proud of you. My shining star goes to Alexis Gertis. She had to have a hip surgery this summer, and you would never guess it the way she performed. Way to go, girl. I'm proud of you. Miss Technical has to go to Hannah Smith. She has a dance background, and it does show. She always keeps me on my couch, which at my age, I forget a lot, so she keeps me in check. Thank you, Hannah. My Rookie of the Year goes to my greenie, freshman Amanda Brown. She always has a smile on her face, no matter what is going on. She always makes me my practices a lot brighter, and to you, thank you, Amanda. My last award is my Miss Persistent, and that has to go to Alexis Dotson. Alexa is my question girl. She always asks questions, even that I'm impressed with. Thank you, Alexis, for being so persistent. I love that about you. And lastly, I want to say to all the parents, without you getting them back and forth to practices and supporting them at the games, I wouldn't have a squad. Lastly, I want to thank everyone here at Bismarck for making me feel so welcome my first year. Being the new kid on the block, I really appreciate everyone here making my first year so great. Tryouts for the next season should be sometime this summer. We will keep you posted. I hope to see some new faces, and of course, I hope to see all of my old faces. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Oh, are we ready?
You're ready.
Well, we come to you from the Bismarck, Henning, Rossville, Alvin Girls Basketball War Room, also known as Joe's Shed. And I'm here to honor the 2019-2020 girls basketball team. My mom used to say, better late than never. Before I introduce our players, I'd like to give credit where credit is due. To Mr. Watson, Mr. Rademacher, and Coach Johnson for their continued support, and to our scorekeeper, Eric Taylor, who consistently made sure we had more points than our opponents. I'd like to thank the Dream Team that competed with us at practice, Coach McCord, Coach Dodd, Coach Tony Foster, and especially Chase Benjamin, Kai Magid, and Paul Panud. I'd like to thank Coach Tidwell for his help, along with Coach Murad. I'd like to say that Coach Ribby is one who has really helped us behind the scenes in numerous ways for many years. As the years pass, I lean more and more on my assistant coaches, Joe Foster and John Clapp, and they've come through with flying colors. Actually today, John is in charge of filming. We've got Joe over here pretty much doing what he always does, and Tony Foster is here for security. Our varsity squad finished the season with a record of 27 wins and 6 losses, 11-2 in the conference. And our varsity letter winners are manager and cinematographer, Keely Applegate. Keely was extremely dedicated to her team. Our stats are compiled through game film, and she does a superb job. She is probably our most consistent team member, and she's never had a turnover. Our freshman, Emily Creed, came in the program and showed very good athleticism as the season progressed. She continued to work hard in practices. Another freshman, you can't have too many, Natalie Clapp. Nat gave us some very meaningful minutes. She especially stepped up versus Salt Fork in the county tournament. Audrey Taylor also contributed at the varsity level, and on occasion displayed some pretty slick post moves. Our sophomores were Kylie Kuhn. Kylie improved her shooting skills this year and defensive recognition. Another sophomore, Bree Maloney. Bree had to fight through an injury, but her play helped us win some games late in the season, especially when we were in foul trouble. Her play improved as the season progressed. And then another sophomore, Sophia Roan, a little bit more on her later. When it comes to Emily and Natalie, Audrey, Kai, and Bree, some nights they played significant minutes, and some nights not so. But they were always supportive of their teammates, and I respect them for that. Our seniors, Sierra Bryant, Riley Cash, Emma Clapp, and Emily Mydell. This team played in championship games and delivered an important regular season play. We started out the season by going 5-0 at System Park, including a smackdown of Watsika in the championship game. We were, and still are, the only VBC team to beat Schlarman in the last 5 years. At the Blue Devil Classic, we fought through some sickness to reach the title game. We lost to the #1 ranked 3A school in Indiana, Benton Central. But in that game, we, in my opinion, played our best game of the year versus our toughest adversary. That was followed by a defensive gem versus Oakwood, which gave us a county championship. We followed that up with a victory over St. Joe at St. Joe on their senior night. Now for the individual awards. Our post player of the year goes to a player that showed marked improvement in all phases of her game. She is one tough kid in the paint and the first player on the floor for a loose ball. Sophomore forward, Sophia Roan. Sophia was named to the Vermilion County All-Tourney team and was special mention All-County, and we expect Sophia to excel in her new role next year. Now our senior captains. These 4 players have helped us win 102 games during their 4-year career. That's an impressive number. Our most improved player was Riley Cash. Riley became a defensive stopper. Her shot improved. Her turnovers went down. She far exceeded expectations. Riley was named honorable mention All-County, and I'm proud to say that I verbally encouraged Riley for her entire career. Emma Clapp, Bismarck, Henning, Rossville, Alvin's assist leader. What can you say about Emma Clapp? Well, I could say, no, I better not say that. Coaching Emma has been a unique experience. Emma led the team in assists this year with 3.5 assists per game. She is an excellent full contact defender. For her size, she was a surprisingly solid rebounder. Her 3-point shot improved, and most importantly, she was capable this season of backing up Emily Meidel at the point guard. Emma Clapp was named All-Tourney in the county tournament. She was named Commercial News second team All-Area. She was also selected All-Conference honorable mention and All-County. Congratulations, Emma Clapp. Our defensive player of the year has a motor that never stops running. Sierra Bryant. Sierra is a 4-year starter and letter winner. If you are an excellent offensive player in our area, there's a good chance you were guarded by Sierra. A strong rebounder, surprisingly quick and fast in the open court. Sierra this season contributed at the offensive end with a variety of post moves. Named All-Tourney at the county, she was also voted All-County, All-Conference, and first team Commercial News All-Area. Sierra Bryant was just a joy to coach, and we wish her luck on her track career at Bradley. Our MVP is Emily Meidel, 4-year starter, 4-year letter winner, 4 years All-County, 4 years All-Conference. This season named MVP of the Timberwolf Classic, All-Tourney at the county, Commercial News first team All-Area, News Gazette first team All-Area. Emily averaged 21.3 points per game this year, along with 6 rebounds per game and over 3 steals per game. Emily impacted the game across all categories: scorer, rebounder, passer, defensive stopper, leader, big game player. I have something here for Emily, as she scored 2,399 points in her career. Emily joins Candy Lindsay as the only Blue Devils basketball player to exceed 2,000 points. That's rarefied air. Emily will continue her basketball career at Lincoln Land College, and she will be sorely missed next season. I'd like to conclude by proudly announcing that the 2019-2020 Bismarck-Henning-Rossville Alvin team was selected for the County Sportsmanship Award, and Emily Meidel was chosen as the individual sportsmanship recipient. Those are great honors, and this team was very worthy of them. Our season concluded. We've been in our homes. Sports have disappeared. But Joe, John, and I are fortunate to have some long-lasting memories supplied by this extraordinarily solid basketball team. Thank you, ladies.
Hey everybody, this is Coach Head. The wrestling team had a really fun season this year. We had 20 wrestlers finish the season. We had a full lineup for pretty much the whole season, and we earned 14 wins. I would like to thank the administration, the support from our school staff this year, especially Jim and the custodians. They built us a really great practice room. I want to also thank Coach Nick, my wife, and I want to give a big thanks to all the wrestlers and their parents. They were a really great group. All right, here's our team. First up is Nathaniel Janaden. He earned 24 wins as a freshman. He's a really hard worker, and he got honorable mention all-county, all-conference this year. He has a really bright future. Next is Donovan Godowskis. He's one of our two Armstrong kids, which those two have to do quite a bit more than everybody else, having to drive all the way from Armstrong. He had 16 wins this year, and he also earned honorable mention all-county, all-conference. Our next freshman is Cameron Tucker. He earned 9 wins this year. He did pretty much anything that I would ask him, going up weight classes, wrestling really tough people, and he always had a smile on his face. He showed really great improvement this year. Our next freshman is Justin Weidenberner. He didn't get in the lineup, but he had 23 matches this year as a JV wrestler. He has a lot of intensity, and I've never seen him quit in a match. Our next freshman is Hunter Wilson. He had 7 wins as a JV wrestler. He never made the varsity lineup, but he has a lot of potential. He was in a really big field of heavyweights, and he was hurt for some of the season. Next up are the sophomores. Aiden Barron. I was so glad to have Aiden on the team. He earned a couple wins this year, and he makes every day super interesting. Our next sophomore is Garrett Hulls. He earned 6 JV wins. He showed huge improvements this year. He's such a hard worker, and I think he's important for our team future. Our next sophomore up is Hayden Roberts. He earned 4 varsity wins and 5 JV wins. He has so much potential. He's a very physical wrestler, and he did really important things for the team, going up in weight class and doing a lot of great things. Our next sophomore is Cameron Watson. he had some really big moments this year. He earned 11 wins between varsity and JV. He moved around in weight class and did some really important things for our lineup, and he has a really bright future. All right, on to the juniors. Our first junior is Cole Brumfield. He earned 8 wins between varsity and JV. We had a lot of heavyweights this year, so there was a lot of competition. He had to deal with some injuries this year, and he represented with a pretty wicked mullet. Our next junior is Jada Bryant. She was our 106 pounder this year. She earned honorable mention All-County All-Conference. On the season, she earned 10 wins, and she really only wrestled half a season. At the end of the season, she was our 3rd girls state qualifier in school history. She had a great end of her season. Our next junior is Jake Darby. He battled in a big group of heavyweights that we had this year. He earned 12 varsity wins. He had some really big moments. He showed so much dedication, so much improvement, and he even had a pretty epic match this year where he won in triple overtime. It was pretty exciting. The whole gym got into it. Our next junior is Donnell McClure. He bounced around between 2 weight classes. He had a lot of tough matches this year. He showed some really great dedication. He's a hard worker, and when he's on, he's really on, which showed in one of his matches where there were 40 points scored. Our next junior is Isaac Tobbles. He earned 10 wins this year. He had kind of a rough start to the season, but towards the end of the season, when it really counts, he really turned it on. He had some tough matches against some kids that were really good wrestlers, and he gave them a heck of a fight every time he went out there. And because of that, he earned honorable mention All-County All-Conference for his weight class. Our next junior is Braxton Wilson. Braxton was a 20-match winner this year. He has so much potential, and when you're around Braxton, there's never a dull moment. All right, on to our seniors. Our first senior is Jacob Akins. He was a 3-time sectional qualifier, a 1-time state qualifier. He earned 115 wins throughout his career, which is a really impressive mark. He is a great kid. He's a great team leader, and he earned All-County All-Conference this year. Our next senior is Kelton Dykes. He earned 21 wins this year. He earned All-County All-Conference. He wrestled the same weight class all 4 years, and he was a really great kid to have on the team. Our next senior is Marshall Godowskis. He is another one of our Armstrong kids, so he had to drive back and forth every day. He earned 25 wins this year. He earned honorable mention All-County All-Conference. He's a great kid. He's such a hard worker. I was so happy for him and his family to be a part of our program the last few years. Our next senior is Ryan Pattison. Ryan Pattison earned honorable mention All-County All-Conference this year. He had 15 wins. He had kind of an up and down career over the last 3 years, but his senior year was super fun. He had a great attitude all throughout, and he had a really good year this year. Our next senior is Zach Smith. He earned honorable mention All-County All-Conference this year. He earned 13 wins. He dealt with a little injury throughout the season, but he's a great kid. He had a great attitude, and he got through it and had a successful year. All right, on to our awards. The award for most takedowns this year goes to Jacob Akins. The award for most pins this year goes to Jacob Akins. Our award for most improved goes to Marshall Gadauskas. Our award for Rookie of the Year goes to Nathaniel Janaden. Our award for JV Wrestler of the Year goes to Cameron Watson. And our Most Valuable Wrestler award goes to Jacob Akins. Thank you, everyone.
All right, hello everyone. Trust that you're doing well. And before I give the presentation and introduce our team, I'd just like to offer a shout out to our supporters this year. First off, the administration, I'd just like to thank Mr. Watson, Mr. Rademacher, Mr. Johnson for your support. The cheerleaders, Devilettes, coaches, you guys did an awesome job this year with your enthusiasm as well. Scorekeepers, Eric Roberts, Gary Warwall, thank you for your support. Mike Stevens, it was great working with you again this year with the schedule and the flexibility that you bring, so I really appreciate that. Rob McConkey, our team trainer, did an outstanding job again this year of getting our guys ready to play. We had a new group this year, a grandparents group, that provided some team meals on occasion, which was really a nice touch, and I know we had some parents do that as well towards the end of the season with their postseason play. So thank you guys for that. That was really awesome. Chad Goebel did excellent photography work again this season, so he's definitely an asset to have in our program, so thank you, Tad. My assistant coaches, Coach Jim Ribby and Coach Murad Abbott, did an outstanding job, and I appreciate their loyalty and support, and they had some great seasons as well. So what we're going to do now is just kind of give a season summary of each level, and then after that presentation, we'll offer up some awards here. So Coach Ribby's going to come and give the summary of the freshman group this year.
Hey freshmen, miss you guys. I know you miss me too. Our team starts out with Hayden Rice, Isaiah Tidwell, Colin Deck, Owen Miller, Michael Hackman, Murphy McCool, Josh Grenand, Tuff Elson, Amani Stanford, and Tom Benazzi. Had a real good season. I'll kind of start at the beginning. Caught on to it fairly quick. Went right into the Schlarman tournament there in Danville. Had a bunch of really good games. Actually beat Danville and played really well most of the games. Ended up getting beaten in that, and it was one of our losses of the 5. Other than that, I thought we went over to St. Joe and had a really good showing over there, won some games over there. We went to Heritage and actually won a tournament. Coach Tidwell took them down there because I had youth basketball. So he handled them there, and they played really well and won that tournament. Actually made some free throws for a change and played pretty well. So all in all, we had a good freshman year with a bunch of great kids. We had more fun, I think, maybe too much sometimes on the bus, but as a whole, we spent about an hour of hard practice at every practice. I said, give me an hour, work hard, and then we'll work work on other stuff and maybe not so competitive. And we did that all year long. Hard work for an hour, and then mainly shoot free throws, try and get better. When the season started, I think we were 2 for 10, and then it just got better. We shot better, we worked on mechanics and how to get better at free throws. Towards the end of the year, we were 7 for 10 most days. Even in the games, we won a few games. We actually had gotten beat at Salt Fork over free throws and just not making shots. And came home, played them at the end of the year, made every free throw in the game, didn't miss any. So we did really improve. What stands out to me in that area. A lot of kids on this team improved. I mean, every time I question, hey, how about this, how about that? You need to play better defense. You need, you know, if you want to play at the next level, here's what needs to happen. This group went above and beyond putting forth the effort to do that. If I said, hey, you need to sit down and guard that guy, they would do that. Not complain, work hard, and things just got better all year long. By the end of the year, I thought they were just able to play with anybody. So you freshmen have done a great job all year long. I look forward to next year, what you can do for Coach Abbott. The varsity level, those guys that have all came through my travel basketball program, I'm gonna miss all those guys. The varsity guys that are leaving, irreplaceable. Great young men, work really hard, do what you're told, great to be around. You change the face of varsity basketball here at Bismarck Henning. We've always had a decent program. You guys took it to a whole new level. I think our JV guys, after sitting with Coach Abbott on the bench all year and watching them play, I think they're going to be ready to step in and take after what the program you've laid down at the varsity level. I think they're all ready to move up, and I'm sure we're going to keep the program at the same level it's at. So you varsity guys, all of you've done a great job leading by example and getting the program where it needs to be. And us coaches will see if we can keep it there. With those young kids coming in and doing a great job at the other two levels, I see the only way to go up right here. I mean, we're going to plan for that. I know it's a weird situation, and we talk about as coaches. We talked about it for a half hour today, what we're going to do and how we're going to go about it. And the minute we know something, we're hoping for the end of this month, maybe into July. I'll let Coach Tidwell talk about that when he gets up here at the end. But from the school district standpoint and being administration here, we're thinking right around July 1st is our hope that we can get up and be going then. So just a little heads up on that. But love you guys, miss you, and get your uniforms back into me. See you.
How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Staying safe during all this confusion. I know Coach Raby just touched base on what we can do, hopefully towards the end of the summer and going into the school year. But I hope you guys are staying safe and finding a way to stay active and making sure that you're still working on your skills, developing your bodies, and just trying to improve yourself for your upcoming seasons. You know, obviously this was my first year coaching the JV team. I thought we had an awesome group. I couldn't have asked for a better group. Just to run through the list of players real quick: Isaiah Lusk, Noah Gomez, Ethan Edwards, Brett Midell, Nate Mikulik, Brandon Sackett, Dawson Dodd, Asa Ray, Brody Sexton spelled some time for us here and there, KJ Brown, Michael Hackman, Hayden Rice, Isaiah Tidwell, and Amani Stanford. Like I said, it was an awesome first group for me in my first year, trying to learn the program. I thought it was a good mix of some older guys and some younger guys. One that could help me along the way, and two, trying to teach some of these freshmen what it's like being a part of our program and playing at a high level. We went 13-3. We had some great wins over Unity, CPCI, Oakwood. We went over there and beat them. Hoopston, we took 2 over them, and then Milford, we split over a good Milford team. So that was one of our 3 losses, and then we lost to a very good JV Salt Fork team and a very solid St. Joe team as well. But overall, I was just very happy with the way that the guys came in and competed day in and day out. I think being in a lower level team is sometimes difficult in programs, specifically for basketball with a JV team. There's a lot of breaks there. There's the Christmas break where we don't play a lot of games. There's county tournament where we don't play a lot of games, and then we still expect them to come when postseason hits and give our varsity guys a good look. But I think that's what I can attest to about that JV group this year was just the way they came and competed day in and day out. It's not easy to come in and be quote-unquote the practice dummies, but I thought our guys stepped up to the challenge and gave our varsity team a very good look. And I mean, if you saw some of the teams that our varsity team gave fits to, just imagine what it was like in practice every single day, going up against the likes of Drew and Avery and Elijah and Mason, all those guys. So, I thought our guys did a very good job of coming in and doing what they were supposed to do, and I appreciate them for putting in the best effort for me. Keep working, stay busy throughout all this. I know I've had a lot of you guys communicating with me as I send you guys the weekly workouts, so make sure that you guys are staying active, ask questions over and over again. You're not going to bother me, and we'll get through this thing together. And echoing Coach Ribby's statements, our plan is to continue ascending this program. So we met a new level this year, we raised the bar, and we hope to continue to do that.
So congrats again, coaches and players. You guys had an awesome year, did an outstanding job, and I'm really looking forward to working with you next season. So at this time, I want to introduce our varsity team members. They were sophomores Dawson Dodd and Asa Ray, juniors Ethan Edwards, Nate Mikulik, Noah Gomez, Isaiah Lusk. Our 8 letter winners were freshman Brett Midell, sophomore Mason Hackman, juniors Brody Sexton, Cade Howie, and Elijah Tidwell. And our 3 senior letter winners were Avery McConkey, Kai Stanford, and Drew Reifstack. This was really a magical season for us. We finished with an overall record of 34 wins and only 1 loss. Obviously, our season highlights were an undefeated season, sectional title, winning back-to-back county championships. Those were all great and exciting, and just had a phenomenal year. One that doesn't really come around very often, and so our program is in a good place, and we've got a lot of younger kids coming up, and like the coaches said, we want to continue this tradition. And we also won the county sportsmanship award again this past season, so that's the second time in the past 4 years. So again, I think that's a testament to the leadership of our seniors. And so great job, guys, on winning that award. That's a pretty big deal. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to recognize some individual outstanding performances throughout the year. Avery McConkey was News Gazette All-Area Honorable Mention, along with the Commercial News Honorable Mention. He was also Vermilion Valley Conference Honorable Mention. So congratulations, Avery, on that recognition. Mason Hackman was First Team All-County, was News Gazette All-Area Honorable Mention, was Vermilion Valley Conference Special Mention, and was Commercial News All-Area Second Team. So congratulations to Mason. Kai Stanford was First Team All-County, Commercial News All-Area Second Team, Vermilion Valley Conference Special Mention, News Gazette, honorable mention, and he made the all-attorney team at the county tournament. So congratulations and way to go, Kai. Elijah Tidwell was Commercial News first team, News Gazette second team. He was first team Vermilion Valley Conference selection. He was first team All-County, and he also made all three tournament teams at the Topper Classic, the BSN tournament, and the county tournament. So congratulations, Elijah. And then Drew Reifstack was first team All-State. He was the AP All-State, Chicago Sun-Times All-State, and Illinois Basketball Coaches Association first team All-State. He was also the News Gazette and Commercial News Player of the Year. He was a unanimous first team Vermilion Valley Conference and all-county selection. And he also made all three alternate teams at the Topper Classic, the BSN, and the county tournaments. He was also the WCIA runner-up player of the year. That's a pretty big deal. Central Illinois covers a wide range of the state, all four levels, and so to be in that consideration, and I know it was close voting, just says a lot about your talent, Drew. So outstanding accomplishment there. Okay, at this time I'd like to present the Varsity Team Awards, and you guys can pick these up in the school office at your convenience. Our team captains were Drew Reifstack and Elijah Tidwell. Our Rookie of the Year was Brett Meidel. Brett had a great postseason run and really provided some positive minutes for us. Our Coaches Award goes to Cade Howie. Cade just showed outstanding dedication throughout the course of the year, and I know he had some injury challenges at the beginning and throughout the season as well, and so we appreciate Cade's dedication, and that really means a lot that he continued to work hard, and we look forward to his production next season. Our Sixth Man Award goes to Brody Sexton. Brody brought a lot of energy for us off the bench, and was really playing well up to the point that he had a season-ending ankle injury, and just very versatile player, quick, smart, and so that Sixth Man Award goes to Brody, so great job, Brody. Our Most Improved Player Award this year goes to Kai Stanford. Kai did a lot of things for us, was very consistent throughout the year, and to be honest with you, he exceeded our expectations going in. He gained a lot of strength in the off season. He was one of our better interior players, a great rebounder. Just had some big games, and really, I think he was the X factor for our team. You know, when he was on, we were really tough as a basketball team, and I recall the one particular game when we went to St. Joe during the regular season. We had Drew and Avery out in the first quarter with 3 fouls, and so he really stepped up his game along with some of our other guys. But Kai had a great season and a great career. So congratulations on that, Kai. Our team's best free throw shooter was Drew Reifstack. We went with a minimum of 20 attempts with this category. We wanted the ball in Drew's hands most of the time when the game was close in the last 2 minutes. And so he shot it at a 75.3% rate. And so that was outstanding. So good job, Drew. New award that we had this year, we called it the Windex Mr. Versatility Award. And that goes to Mason Hackman. Mason was able to play in multiple group of positions. He kind of filled that big guy role that we have lacked the last couple of seasons. He had the ability to step out on the perimeter and handle the ball. Was just very fundamentally sound all the way around. Could run the floor really well and could alter shots defensively. So just did a lot of great things for us. So congratulations, Mason, on that award. Our best defensive award goes to Elijah Tidwell this year. We had several people that could fit into this category because that's something that we pride ourselves on as a program. But when you think about the identity of our team and the press that we're able to employ, Elijah was right at the point of that press and just kind of sparked a lot of fast break opportunities, had a lot of deflections throughout the course of the year, altered a lot of passes, and Elijah, you really came a long way in 1 year on the defensive end of the floor. So great job with that best defensive award. So congratulations. Our Blue Devil Award goes to Avery Hockey. Avery's been a high character kid throughout our program, and just did a great job this year as well as one of our seniors, and just set a great example, and was just a great ambassador to not only our team but to other sports programs and our school as well. So great job, Avery, on the Blue Devil Award. And then our MVP this year goes to Drew Reistack. Drew was the heart and soul of our team. He led us in every major category. He led the team in steals, deflections, assists, free throws. He was our career leader in steals, assists, points for a season, and for career. And so his name will be going up on the Hall of Fame wall just outside the gymnasium here. And so he finished with 776 points this season at 22.2 points per game. And he was just a nightmare to our opposition. And so it's been a lot of fun coaching you, Drew, throughout your career. And it sounds like Drew's going to take his talents to Danville Area Community College. So we look forward to him being close and following his playing career. Again, just a reminder, you guys can pick up these awards in the school office at your convenience. Just as we close here, I'd just like to thank our players and our parents for your time commitment throughout the course of the season. I know it's a long year, and I just thank you for your patience and thank you for your support and commitment to our program. And just like to give best wishes to our seniors. You three seniors changed the face of our program. You really did. And we're definitely going to miss you, and we thank you for the example that you set for the rest of the program. And we hope you guys come back. And when you come back, you can see the sectional championship banner up on the wall, and know that you had a huge hand in that, and your imprint will be left on this program for many years to come. To everyone else, I hope you're doing some type of a workout. I know Murad has been communicating to you through text and through Google Docs program, I think. And so just continue those workouts, and once we get more information coming soon, we'll communicate to you. And as Coach Ribby said, hopefully we can get you back in here in July, but it's kind of a fluid progress or process right now. So just keep a ball in your hands and keep working out, and we'll make the best of the situation that we have. So congratulations again on a great season. Thanks again for your support, and I look forward to continuing this championship program next season. Thanks a lot, guys.